Hello, my beautiful Cancer women and my handsome Cancer men. I'm laquannadivine, here to bring you your April spiritual guidance. I want to give a special thanks to those of you who donate to my channel. Thank you so much for your love donations. I also want to thank those of you who reach out to me for personal readings. Speaking of personal readings, make sure that you email me first, okay? Because there are some changes to the way that people are booking with me now. So make sure you email me first and then we can go from there. The messages that are about to come forth are very general messages. So I would advise that you take the messages that resonate with you. If you would like a message that is more tailored to your personal situation, definitely be sure to email me and we'll set you up. Let's go ahead and take a beautiful deep breath in so that we can connect to our higher selves so that we may receive the messages that resonate with us. All right, on the count of 3, breathe. So, dear Cancers, I hear realize. What is it that you realize about yourself? What is it that you realize about the world around you? Or maybe other people around you? The energy that is present with us can cause a lot of us to start to go within and do some inner searching. All right. So let's see what message comes forth from the Oracle deck. What message do you have for the Cancers for April? April 2019. Cancers. We got angel therapy. So for those of you who have any type of cares, okay, if you may be feeling burdened, and I know this message may not resonate with everyone because everyone might not be feeling burdened, but for those of you who do hear this message and you may feel burdened in some type of way, we got angel therapy. And that just calls for you to give all your cares. Give all your cares to God, okay? Don't be around here worrying about anything, because when you begin to worry, that you attract, okay? By the law of attraction, you attract these negative things that you are putting all your energy into. You attract that into your life, all right? So definitely give all your cares to God. Make sure you pray, all right? Make sure you're taking the necessary steps that you need to take in order to lift some of the burden off of your heart, off of your mind, and even off of your body, okay? Let's go into the Angel Tarot and see how you came into the month of April. How did the Cancers come into the month of April? That first week of April, what was their energy like coming into? And make sure you're nurturing yourself, dear Cancers. Self-care. I also here to take care of the inner child. Take care of the inner child. See, here we go with the 6 of water. So some of you came into this month, I was just saying, take care of the inner child, right? And what do we have on here? A little boy. A little boy. Some of you may have been thinking about your childhood. And there may be some issues. Some of you might have some issues with your children, or it's just you kind of thinking about your childhood. And this is why I heard, make sure you nurture the inner child in you. Okay? What was it that you liked to do when you were a child? Oh, I just feel a lot of you need a lot of nourishment. I feel that you need nourishment because you came into the month. Some of you may have had some issues with your children that first week of April, for those of you who do have children. And others of you were very much so thinking about some things from your childhood. Maybe you had some issues with your parents, okay? Maybe it's some things that you may be holding on to in reference to some things that took place when you were a child. But that is how you came, and for some of you, you came, and this is why you got angel therapy. All right? So, some of you really did come into this month dealing with something, maybe feeling discontent about something in your life. But let's go ahead and see how your energy is now in this second week. How is the Cancer's energy now in the second week of April? Cancer, second week of April. I just keep hearing nurture, nurture. That's way too much. How is the Cancer's energy for the second week? Yeah. See, we got the number 5 here, representing changes. You really, Cancer, you just really need to be, Cancer, I really feel like you really want to be around like-minded people. You just really want to be around love. I feel a sense of a lot of you needing to be around, you know, family members that have the highest good for you. Being around love, whether it's family or friends that you know love you. You need to nurture the inner child. Nurture the inner child. Try to spend some time around your loved ones if you can. When is the last time you've actually been around, you know, your family members or your friends and you had fun? When is the last time you had fun, dear Cancer? Because I really seek you. Also, a lot of you are seeking a lot of more spiritual friends. Friends who are spiritual and more like-minded than you. Friends who incorporate a lot of spiritual attributes in their lives. Because the Unity card really speaks of the need. So this second week of April, a lot of you are feeling the need to really be around more like-minded people. People who are more, people who carry the same frequency that you do. You know, people who, like I said, who are spiritual, who can help uplift you. Because I really do feel like for some of you, you really, really need to nurture your inner child. It's, you know, when we grow up and we become adults, we can sometimes forget about the kid in us. All of us have the kid in us, you know. There's still the little girl in us. There's still the little boy in us. And that part of us needs to be nurtured. And with Jupiter, the planet of Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion. And with Jupiter going retrograde, I really feel like for a lot of people, it's really going to be an inward journey. And the expansion is going to be more inward than outward. And you're really seeking, you know, spiritual expansion. I really feel that. Let's see what type of energy you're going into the third week of April with. Let me shuffle my cards like this because they're kind of getting bunched up. What type of energy is the Cancer going into the third week of April with? Cancer, third week of April. Okay. I'm going to take the card that's on top of these group of cards. Yes, Cancer. Because there is a heaviness that I feel, dear Cancer. Don't go into this third week of April feeling or expecting the worst. Okay? Do not do that. Because I'm telling you guys, there is a sense of really feeling like for a lot of you that you just really desire. Some of you are ascending. A lot of us are getting downloads. I'm telling you, this new wave of energy that has came in can really take us through some changes emotionally. And I really feel like you need a lot of support, okay? Which is why Spirit directed you to give all your cares and worries over to the heavenly angels. Make sure you're praying. Make sure you're meditating and things like that. Because, I just really feel... I really feel like a lot of you really need some nourishment. Nourishment. Spiritual nourishment is what you need. Okay, you may have gone through some things or maybe thinking about some things. And remember, you guys, we literally did just have Mercury retrograde last month. And Mercury retrograde can really bring up old things that need to be healed. Let's see what type of energy you're going to be going into the last week of April with. Definitely don't go into expecting the worst, okay? Make sure you're getting rest because the Knight of Air represents that kind of tossing and turning and sleepless nights and things like that. Having a lot on your mind. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, dear Cancer. Okay, see, look. By the end of the month, dear Cancer, things are going to be turning around for you, honey. You're going to be filled with joy. Because, look, a lot of the times when we need to heal, it can be sad sometimes and it can be gloomy. But on the other side of that, it is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Always, always a light at the end of the tunnel. So once you heal the things that need to be healed in your life, look what awaits for you. This is your energy towards the end of the month. You're going to be feeling very joyful. Feeling like now since you have healed, you can take over the world type of thing. A lot of you are going to be going through a spiritual transformation because you do desire to be around more people that are more spiritual. Literally. Okay? You really need some support this month. A lot of you really need some support this month. And for those of you this message resonates with, because this is a general message. So the people who need to hear this message, that is who, this is for. But there is going to be a turnaround for you, dear Cancer, towards the end of the month. Towards that last week of the month, a lot of things are going to be moving in your favor because you have dealt with these things that needed to be healed in your life. And you have got around people that can help you. And for those of you who may be dealing with something and who want more insight, like I said, you can just book me for a personal reading. But Cancer, I do feel a lot of healing that needs to take place. Please do not repress your feelings. And I really am stressing that to the fellas, okay? Fellas, do not repress your feelings. Whatever it is that has came up from your childhood, go ahead and deal with it so it can be healed. 2019 period, the whole 2019 is a year of transformation and healing, okay? So no matter, there's no running away from healing things that need to be healed, period, all right? So definitely definitely take care of yourself, all right? And like I said, the first word I heard for you guys was realize. So what is it that you realized this month? Make sure you care for yourself. Let's go on to the love portion and see what messages do you have for the dear Cancers pertaining to love. That one definitely wanted to come out. Yep. Some of you are dealing with someone or may have dealt with someone that you feel is worth waiting for. Just know that divine timing is at work in your love life, okay? If you feel like this person is worth waiting for, then this message for you is just validation for you that that person is worth waiting for, okay? For those of you who are single, who that resonates with. Let's see what other message. Or you may, even if you're not single and you're dealing with somebody, maybe you guys are on a break, maybe they're not around you, whatever the case may be. For those of you who are dealing with somebody and you've been feeling like that person is worth waiting for, whatever the circumstance is, that card is your confirmation. Oh, see, Cancers, I really feel a heaviness, and I don't like to feel like that, but I really do feel a heaviness. A lot. Some of you need to really release your ex, all right? Go ahead this month, dear Cancer, and take the time for yourself and heal. Heal any emotional baggage left over from last month, left over from your childhood, whatever the case may be. Definitely release your ex. For those of you who may have just gone through a breakup or whatever it is, this might be why you're having these sleepless nights. But definitely make sure that you're releasing your ex and care for yourself. I cannot stress that enough, dear Cancer. Cancer, who's going to care for you if you don't care for you? Okay, who's going to nurture you if you don't nurture you? And you are the sign of nourishment, of that motherly love, okay? Definitely take the time you need. Get around the people that are good for you. They're going to offer you that spiritual support that you need, honey. Let's pull one more. See what other message comes out. This one wanted to jump. Okay, and for those of you, a lot of you feel like you want to make the effort in your love life. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So in reference to your love life, Spirit really wants you to take the steps that you feel guided to take in reference to your love life. For those of you who are dealing with this ex that is still in your energy field, you really need to move and clear the energy so that someone else can come into your life, all right? But dear Cancer, again and again, please take the time out that you need for yourself. Go be around your family, your friends who you know love you, and go have a good time, all right? Please, because I do not want you guys feeling down this month, okay? Remember, at the end of the day, this is your outcome. This is your outcome, all right? The world, things moving in your favor, you feeling joy because you have healed the things that needed to be healed in your life. You are nurturing yourself in the ways that you feel you need to nurture yourself, all right? Definitely take care of yourself, dear Cancer, all right? I'm laquannadivine. That concludes your April reading. I'll catch you guys next month. Peace, love, and light to you all.